Come one, come all, come get your best guides at me, Max Gone Bed. Alright, well, enough with the silly stuff, right? You came here because you joined the game and you're absolutely confused what to do. Maybe the tutorial doesn't explain it well enough, or maybe you just want to get the more in-depth guide here, all the tips and tricks, and maybe you even want to see my insanely OP build at the end. So, why don't we just get straight into it? Wait, before that, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Try and help me fix this crazy subscribe to non-subscriber rate, and also join the Discord because we do frequent events. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight into this guide. I'm just going to explain everything to you right here, right now. How the whole hub system works, missions, investigations, bosses, stuff like that. So, we're going to start out with the storyline. This is Gojo. You can come talk to him for the storyline, or sometimes you may even be required to press J to teleport into the open world to then start your quest line. For example, the first quest line you'll actually do will start over in the first village, which is where I am, and we'll start inside of here where you talk to the clan head of this village. So this is where the story mode will actually start, and your first quest will be here. So you may be required to do that. We also have the clan head of the hub world. This place will allow you to level up whenever you can. For example, I'm already special grade, I'm max grade, so I'm all chill there. So you come to that person once you're ready to level up. Next you have Heavenly Restriction. Now this guy is actually part of the shop, so I'll show you the shop right now. So here's the shop. There's a bunch of game passes, and then you've got the two best ones here. I'll explain it now. For example, you've got your innate slots 3 and 4. You've also got the innate bag. What that allows you to do is just once you get an innate ability, it will be saved to the bag and you can just equip it anytime. This allows you to unlock your 3rd and 4th slots just to allow you for more variety in your moveset. There's 2 times emotes, so you get more emote slots. Then here is skip spins, which obviously allows you to quickly speed through spins whenever you're spinning for innates. Here you can buy spins, here you can buy 2 times XP, you can buy 2 times mastery, and 2 times cash. Here is item notifier. If you're confused on what this game pass is, this basically every hour on the map, a random object will spawn. This will notify you of what the object is and where it spawned. So this is really important, as the current only way to get inverted Spear of Heaven is when it randomly spawns on the map. And so this is a massively helpful tool to help you know when it spawned on the map, because it's crazy and the spawn rates are low, and it also despawns after 5 minutes. Next is Heavenly Restriction. This will allow you to get Toji's moveset, and you may be thinking, oh, so it's pay to win then. Not really, because like Toji, if used well, can be really good, but it's just the same as techniques. So honestly, both of them are pretty nicely balanced out. It's strong, yes, but not pay to win. Anyway, that quickly explained the shop. Next, you've got the comedian. You literally just talk to this guy for emotes. Oh, if you want, you can get a daily joke. Did you hear about the guy whose left side was cut off? What? He's all right now. I'm not gonna laugh at that, bro. Anyway, here you've got the missions. So here you'll see you have 3 missions that you complete. Once you complete all of them, this bar will fill up to 100%, and you'll be able to unlock chests for that area. This is the Shijo town set, and every time you fill up this bar and get the chest, these are your potential rewards. Now once you get higher and higher level, you can attempt higher and higher missions, which will give you different rewards. For example, for the Shijo town set, you get the feathered spear. Well, you have a chance to get it. For the Umi village set, you have a chance to get jet black. Numa temple is ravenous act. Kura camp set is the same act. Yuki fortress set, which is level 240, plus you get vengeance. So if you're trying to get some weapons, here's a good place to get them. Next, you've got the trade hub. That's pretty self-explanatory. You go there if you want to trade with people. I won't go too much into that. Here you've got the bosses. So as you see here, you'll be teleported into the boss queue. So you can see here, you have your different bosses, which slowly rise in level as you scroll down. For this, you'll get different rewards. For example, here, if you click easy, which will be the same level, then these are your chances for the rewards. If you click the highest star, this is nightmare level, and it makes the boss much harder because it increases its level. But it also increases your chance of getting the boss specific loot. Now, even though you can increase your chances, 1% is still pretty small, and so what you may see is with each character you'll get their own little item. So you see here 100% for Demon Blob, 100% for Heavenly Chains, 100% for Volcanic Ash. So you may be confused what this is, but this is sort of a pity system, and I'll explain it really quickly now. So let's say you've beaten the boss 100 times and 1% is just way too small for you to get. Well, lucky you might have 100 of the boss specific 100% loot. And you can see here you can actually craft the items that you weren't able to get as a sort of pity system, so you're not just grinding out the same mission forever because the chances are insane. And then this is also the crafting place. You come to here if you're trying to craft anything. For example, the investigations also have this pity system, which I'll show in a sec. You can also come here if you're just trying to craft anything. For example, you can craft gourds, which are really useful, and you can basically craft anything here due to the pity system in the game, which is nice. Here's the AFK mode. Obviously, you can go AFK in here and get loot AFK. I mean, that's simple. Here's the cursed market. Every day he will change his options, and they're just really good. They're just really good ways of changing your already rare items for a different rare item. So for example, this is a pretty good deal here, just because of how hard Inverted Spear of Heaven is to get. 96 Heavenly Chains is honestly probably the best way you might get this if you don't have the game pass. And 97 for Impossible Dream. Damn, these are some good trades. Here you've got investigations, which I'll go into the queue now and teach you about this. This works pretty much the same way as bosses, but you don't fight one big boss. You do this multiple missions wrapped inside of one investigation. It works the same. Difficulty wise, it will increase your odds. You can party it with friends, create a passcode, create your own servers, or go straight into it. So this one's pretty self-explanatory, as it's similar to the bosses. And last but not least, we have PvP modes. Now this one we have ranked, which will have a battle pass, which the higher rank you are when you complete 1v1s, 2v2s, or 3v3s, you'll get loot as you go on, and some specific loot only to rank, so you might want to check that out. We've also got Battle Royale and Exchange event that are actually coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for them. And last but not least, I'm going to explain everything that's going on here, because this is pretty confusing. So down here you can party with people. Down here is your inventory. Here you can select which one you specifically want to look at. There's so many items in the game, so good luck trying to get them all and creating your best build. As you might see here, you can see your energy nature and your awakening. Now these, you can only get these by a specific item in the game. Your energy nature needs a cursed energy nature scroll to be able to roll it, and there's obviously different energy natures. This is one of the rarest. This is a legendary. And then here you need a purified hand, which will allow you to try and get an awakening. And what an awakening is a cosmetic difference on your character which can give you a buff. For example, I have the black flash arms, and I'll talk about how that insanely helps my build later on, but we're going to continue. Here you've got skills. This is pretty simple. This is where you equip your normal skills and your innate skills. Here we have the stats. Now you might be confused about this because there's a lot going on here. Don't be confused. The higher level you are, the more stat points you have. You can go into multiple trees and try and make your best build. For example, if you want to focus more on health, if you want to focus more on focus, technique, strength, and also getting your innate move. And what I'm going to do right now is explain to you my insanely OP Black Flash build. Okay, so I don't have much HP because there's a certain reason for that. So I've gone into it with just the leftover stat points that I had. In focus, I'm pretty much almost fully into focus just because of how much my build relies on it. If you didn't know already, whenever you're fighting, you will gain focus. This is the blue bar that will fill up here. That will fill up to 3 times, but the way I've gone into the stat points, I get 2 extra focus bars. Now when you focus, that will allow you to right click to be able to activate the little timed minigame. Once you press R in that timed minigame, you'll actually throw a heavy. But if you time it with focus, then you'll do a black flash. So if you're confused about doing black flashes, that's what happens. Once you hit black flashes, you see these white bars under here? This will allow you to get black flash tokens, which is what you need to do your innate awakenings. You need 3 black flash tokens. There's a lot going on, so I wouldn't be confused. If you're confused, we'll continue anyway. So you can see here, vampiric black flash, which will allow me to heal whenever I black flash, which is why I'm not too much into HP. Here you can see the final focus node, which is sparks of black, which gives me a special black flash variance. You can see here's I get my focus token 1 and 2, which is how I got 2 more than the base 3. And then here you can see black flash proficiency, which is a proficiency in which you do more black flash damage. I'm also far into technique, so I can do my technique moves. You can see here the high improves your cursed energy proficiency and technique damage. So you can see I'm pretty high into that as much as I can because I want to do damage with my innates. Here you can unlock chanting, which is how you do the world cutting slash and the hollow nuke. Here I'm barely into strength, but I made sure I got the first node just so I'll be able to do a charge rush. So I'd always recommend trying to get the first node of any skill tree just because you unlock more basic features and it's pretty cheap. So that's my build, and I'll also talk about how my build coincides with my items that I have equipped. So you can see here I have soul face stitches, which is from the Mahito boss. You can see here this has an effect called Kokusen. Your black flashes deal 20% extra damage against mobs. So you can see I'm more based around a PvE build. Here's my outerwear, which I only have this on just because it has the most technique. Here I have the bloodthirsty kimono just because it has the effect Berserker, which is when you're low in health, you will do 50% extra damage to mobs, which is insane. I have enlightenment beads, which allows me to gain 5% extra luck on chests, but also it has a lot in technique. And finally, soul stitch pants, which also has the effect Berserker, so I get another extra 50% on damage when I'm low. You can see how I do a bunch of damage whenever I hit one black flash. I can usually kill a boss in just a couple just because of how insane my build is. So that's pretty much the entirety of what you need to know about every mechanic in the game. Obviously, there's a few extra stuff. For example, the story mode will have you doing special missions. This is a time time warp that's only accessible once you complete a certain part in the mission. These will allow you to get special items, for example, dimensional Sakuna fingers and dimensional shards, stuff like that. So there's a lot going on. That's pretty much everything you need to know. It might be a lot, and this was a yapper video, but if any of this helped, then please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Join the Discord, link in the description. And I guess I'll see you guys in game on the 26th of December. Goodbye.